Consent matters. All right, shower is completed. That's not okay. Oh, I just saw the gnat again. That's not okay, in my opinion. Oh! I will be a plus size influencer who has died. That is crazy. This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck.
Damn, what a real bitch is saying.
Hey there, YouTube, it's me, Hens, and I'm back here with Amberlynn. This is weekly vlog number 9, and it's 25 minutes. This one is called Health Updates / Results, Going Back to the Hospital, and Keemstar's Mad at Me, except Amberlynn can't spell, because that should have an apostrophe. Bar weekly vlog episode 9. Let's get in.
Hey guys, welcome
Hey.
to the weekly vlog. Normally I try my very hardest to start these vlogs like uplifting.
Let's start over.
Hey guys, welcome
Hey.
to the weekly vlog. Normally I try my very hardest to start these vlogs like uplifting, but I'm kind of just like going through it right now. And if you guys did not watch my last videos, especially my last weekly vlog, I had to go to the ER. So I'm just gonna do like a short story time. I've been having anxiety about my health, and that made me want to go back on a GLP-1. So then I went to my primary care doctor, called, and they couldn't get me an appointment for a month. That was the soonest one. And then all of a sudden I'm having chest pain on my left side that I've never ever felt before. I'm not like a chest pain girly pop. And
all of a sudden, out of nowhere.
And at my size, the way that I treat my body, which is not good, that's obviously worrisome. My mom agreed, like, we should go get that checked out just in case. Because there has been so many times where people think, oh, it's just a pulled muscle. Oh, I just have gas. When they're literally
I said it was a pulled muscle.
going through something drastically worse. So I ended up going. I went to the ER. They did all these tests. They said you were in the right place and we're gonna get this figured out. I got my blood taken. I got a chest x-ray. I had a CT scan done of my lungs. I had an EKG, all of it. They come back telling me everything looks good. But then you get paperwork before you leave the hospital explaining your diagnoses and like what.
Diagnoses. Yeah, they told you that you were good based on all of the tests that they ran on you. That's all you needed to know. And then you have the paperwork to take with you to your doctor and to discuss. Because most people would have a follow-up if they think that they're having a heart issue or if they're having general chest pains. They usually try to see a doctor after that if they go to the emergency and they don't find anything.
What to do. And I just like glanced at it and it said my D dimer is elevated, but they didn't mention that to me, which I thought was weird. So I asked the nurse about it. She acted kind of unfazed. I wish I would have asked the doctor, but I did not know.
Yeah, because she's a medical professional and she deals with this every day. You're just one patient. And she's trying to deal with the triage of everybody else too.
Notice it before the doctor like said goodbye to me. So the nurse told me, make an appointment with your primary care doctor.
Yeah.
So literally early this morning, like I did not even sleep. I stayed up because I was at the ER all night last night. So right at 8 a.m. on the dot.
She's like explaining basic medical care. She thinks that she's on top of everything instead of just, oh yeah, that's exactly what normal people would do. It would be weird if you didn't do this.
When my doctor's office opened, I called and said, is there a slot that's been freed? And I explained to them the situation. They said, no, there's not. You still have your appointment in a month, but we'll put you on the wait list just in case, but you should probably go to urgent care. They were saying how I need an ultrasound on my legs because if I don't have the blood clot in my lung, then it's obviously somewhere else. Since I suffer with lymphedema and lipedema.
Girl, did you tell them that you had a blood clot? Is that what you told them? Because that's the only reason that they would say, well, if you have a blood clot, but they didn't find it, unless you're just saying, oh, well, they jumped to that conclusion, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, if there's other things that an elevated D-dimer could mean, why would they jump to that assumption as medical professionals? It sounds like you told them that you were diagnosed with a blood clot.
There's a big chance that it is in my legs. And obviously when urgent care was like saying all these things, it was freaking me out because it was only justifying the fact that I was already freaking out.
So this is the emergency room and your everyday doctor talking to you, not urgent care. She can't even get her story straight.
So when urgent care said, okay, you need to go to the ER, I called the ER first because I'm not just going to show up because I don't know, is this an emergency or is it not?
Now you're getting all mixed up. Let's go back.
Lymphedema and lipedema, there's a big chance that it is in my legs. And obviously when urgent care was like saying all these things, it was freaking me out because it was.
Yeah, she said urgent care said this to her, but you said you went to the emergency room first and then you called your doctor and then the doctor referred you to urgent care if you couldn't get in like any sooner and since you needed to be treated. But then now you're saying urgent care is the first one in your line of care that you talked to before you went to the emergency room? What?
Only justifying the fact that I was already freaking out. So when urgent care said, okay, you need to go to the ER, I called the ER first because I'm not just going to show up because I don't know, is this
You called the ER? Really?
an emergency or is it not? I don't want to waste anyone's time. So the lady who answered in the emergency department
Why
said,
didn't you
I'm not
Google?
supposed to like give medical advice, but if I were you, I would come in, yes. So now I'm sitting here like, what
like a dummy.
the heck? I have to go back to the emergency room because it's like, have an elevator.
You see what I said? She made it seem like she just cannot tell a story in any kind of a linear fashion. It does not make any sense the way that she's telling this story. Because if you heard her start, like, she never said, oh yeah, and then I was going to go back to the emergency room. She made it seem like this is like, oh my God.
Elevated D-dimer is, it does mean that something is wrong. And the fact that urgent care, also my doctor's office, also the emergency room thinks I need to get this figured out now instead of waiting a full month.
Because it sounds like you're playing a game of telephone. That's what it sounds like.
Freaks me out because not only would I have to wait a full
Honestly,
month,
it does sound like she's playing each other. She's playing them off of each other. She got a non-specific diagnosis at the emergency room the first time. Then she called her doctor and they can't see her. And so so her doctor's like, based on what she told them, says to go to urgent care because they can provide at least immediate diagnosis and administration of whatever she needs, or they can properly refer her to the emergency room if they can't treat her. But at the same time, it's this game of telephone. Like, she's going to tell the urgent care what her doctor said based on what she told them. So it's all this shell. It's like a shell game.
My primary care doctor would be like, okay, so these are your issues. So that means you need to schedule appointments for all of these things, which sometimes you schedule an appointment for an ultrasound and it's like 2 months away. Like, that's just like how it works.
Like your kidney stone that you never went to?
Healthcare in the USA is crazy. So I'm being told by all these different professionals.
It also doesn't help that you're a new patient at all of these places and you keep hopping around. It really doesn't help.
Like in a row to like go be seen. So now I have to go back to the ER and I just feel scared. I also feel dumb.
I also feel like they're wasting my time.
I don't know. I feel a lot of different ways. And then I signed into my little chart thing.
I'm sure you do.
It looks like some of my results are a little off and it definitely scares me. I mean, I don't know. I don't really feel like sharing those things.
She's smiling. She likes that there's something wrong with her.
My results are a little off and it definitely scares me. I mean,
she's smiling.
I don't really feel like sharing those things. I feel like that's private. I literally was about to go on my laptop and pull it up for you guys, but I feel like I don't need to give all the info on my stuff, but
yeah, if you don't understand what you're being diagnosed with, and look, I caught her in the smile. She's suppressing it by not looking at us. It's so weird.
There was a few things that were off, and that was...
And people have said over the years that she got used to the attention of being in foster care and having a childhood that was not desirable. And I get it. Like, I see it. It's in this. She is very clearly living it up for the sympathy and being a victim, so to speak. But in this case, like, all of this is fallout of your health. You're responsible for your health, nobody else.
One of them was my D-dimer, which is what is causing me to be the most fearful. They were great last night, so I don't want to like say anything bad, but it's just frustrating that I have to go back. Like, I genuinely don't want to waste anybody's time, but thankfully where I live, there are so many emergency rooms, it's insane.
Thankfully.
So when I went last night, there was literally nobody there. It felt like the apocalypse. So it's not like I'm taking up another patient's time that they could be like seeing a doctor or something, because that's like something that I do worry about, is like taking up patients' times, doctors' times, where they could be taking care of someone else, etc., etc. I am being directed that way, so that's what I'm about to go do. All right, you guys, finally leaving the emergency room. I was here for like 10 hours. They did an ultrasound and they saw no blood clot, so they gave me a number for like a specialist. So I'm gonna call her and schedule an appointment. So we're staying outside of the Denny's. We went to eat here. Thanks for taking me to the hospital twice. It's been a mess. Yeah, long.
Oh, I'm gonna go back, but I have to. You'll see.
All right, you guys.
We're gonna change to a better quality. I didn't realize my recording was fun. Now we're back with better quality. Sorry about that.
Finally leaving the emergency room. I was here for like 10 hours. They did an
What is this dramatic sound in the background? It's like a horror movie.
And they saw no blood clot, so
like
they gave me a number for like a specialist. So
post-apocalyptic.
I'm gonna call there and schedule an appointment. So we're standing outside of the Denny's. We went to eat here. Thanks for taking me to the hospital twice. It's been a mess.
Yeah, long hours there. We were there from like 4 p.m. to like...
What time is it right now?
Midnight.
Yeah.
At the ER. Yeah.
Midnight. It's been crazy.
Wow. Mama Lynn is such a good mom to you now.
Crazy.
Yeah. But the 2 people recognized you in here.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
And Denny's. No. So there was 2 guys. They were probably, what, like 20?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
So they were like...
Are they friends of your cousin?
You could tell they were like listening to my TikTok. It was the one
What?
that went viral. Well, it's not my TikTok, but I said it in a YouTube video.
You could tell they were listening to my TikTok. They like me. They really like me.
You could tell they were like listening to my TikTok. It was...
Wow. Just like when the person said that they idolized her and she stroked her hair, she did it just now. That's her tell that she's really fucking feeling herself.
The one that went viral. Well, it's not my TikTok, but I said it in a YouTube video. The one that was like, I asked for an apple,
Wow.
got 2 chips, whatever. I can't even quote myself because that's not how it goes.
It's so funny. She's so excited to talk about herself.
And I literally was like, I was like, excuse me? I really did ask for an apple. So then
about died.
I was like, oh my God, is it really you? Can I get a photo? And then when I was leaving, the girl was like...
I kind of feel like maybe people think that she's like a local celebrity now because she is in Oklahoma. And so people see that she's tagged to that place and they're watching stuff about where they're from. I don't know. It just seems like that.
Like, yeah, the girl was like, oh, you Amber? Yeah.
She called you Amber, not Amberlynn.
Yeah, I get recognized a lot.
I thought it was 2 boys. Now there was a girl?
I know a lot of people don't believe it, but I think it's because, like...
Why don't they believe you?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know. I can't tell you, Mama Lynn. I couldn't tell you why they don't believe me. This... You know Mama Lynn doesn't watch her shit.
Why is that weird?
Because
It's weird because you're presenting 2 different versions of yourself and you keep them totally separate. So then we have these jarring kinds of events where Mama Lynn is like, why would they think that? And you're like, beats me. I've never said anything that was a bold-faced lie because I just didn't want to say the truth in the moment. Like, that's the problem. And then acting like it's everybody else that twists her words. But then in the reality, it's just her own words played back on her own recordings.
I can't go anywhere with you without somebody recognizing you.
Yeah, I think it's like because of the YouTube.
No, I think it's because of what I said, that she's tagged as things in Oklahoma. And so people who are watching things about Oklahoma City in particular, it might show her content more.
And because of the TikTok, so it makes it like a double whammy. I don't know, but...
Wow.
You're a celebrity.
Well, good night.
You're a star.
I can't. Hello. So...
She was born to be a star, y'all. If you go to LA, Amber, when you get skinny and pretty, you'll be a star.
It is the next day, and I'm actually about to do my members live stream. I just have a lot going on. I have a lot in my head and in my brain, whether it's mental or physical.
Do you?
Just my health in general. So I don't really know how this live stream's gonna go. I really wanted to cancel it, but I don't want to let anyone down. So I'm gonna do it.
Aww.
And yeah, I appreciate my members. They genuinely always put me in a better mood, so.
I bet all that money does put you in a better mood. I bet.
I have really high hopes for this live stream. I am
Do you?
wearing Carmex because my lips are super dry. I got a drink from Chick-fil-A.
It's Carmex.
I need to get a few groceries. I just have been not feeling the greatest, so I haven't.
How are you going to get some groceries? I mean, you just saw your mom. What do you mean you need to get some groceries?
Done that. I have to go live in a minute and 10 seconds. So, all right, you guys. So I had my live stream and I feel a million times better. I went over the 2 hours because I was genuinely just enjoying the time that I was having. I appreciate you guys more than you know. And I did just...
I don't think she did enjoy her time on that stream. I'm pretty sure that she didn't. And then Because, like, her members told her that they didn't want the oracle reading, and then she did it anyways at the end, just to spite them.
Also film my weigh-in video, so I have the rest of the night tonight to edit it, process it, export it, upload it, and schedule it for you guys to watch. All right, you guys.
Wow. Amber makes it seem like such an ordeal, but I literally worked a full day at work. It's Monday, and I worked a full day. I came home, I started recording, I'm going to edit this, and then upload it tonight, and I have shittier internet than Amber. And then, yeah, it literally is not hard. And my critique of Amber is a lot more involved than her just babbling on about what she fucking ate or how many times she cleaned her apartment bathroom. Like, I don't believe you anyways, but okay.
So I'm just currently doing some chores right now, cleaning my toilet, just did some dishes. I actually finished editing my video and it's scheduled. It's literally 2 a.m. right now and I'm just cleaning.
Wow. It's giving unemployed energy.
But I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm kind of nocturnal right now, so it's crazy how beginning of the day I just did not feel the greatest at all. But my live stream and editing and just cleaning, I don't know, cleaning is super therapeutic. So we got that.
Is it? Also, you didn't want to change into something more comfortable to clean?
Clean. All right, so now I'm gonna go do the litter box, and I might go
because
through
usually
more of my clothes to get rid of them.
People don't wear their nice clothing, quote unquote, to clean because you don't want to get bleach on it.
I don't know yet. Okay, guys, it is the next day. I have not done my hair or my makeup yet, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do because today is.
You look the same as always. Like, literally, you look the same as you did yesterday when you filmed, when you were out. The only difference is you don't have the wings on. You look the same. Your skin looks just as glassy and dewy, which makes me think that it is a filter.
Is when I film my Let's Talk video and I like to have my hair and makeup done for it. But anyways, I want to show you a salad that I'm really into right now. I know I can make this at home, fully aware. No need to point out the obvious.
Fully aware. I don't care.
Where I've noticed I've been talking more about things that I don't mention in my videos. Like I mentioned how when they did my lung scan, CT scan, and x-ray, they didn't mention this to me, but when I signed on to my little doodad, like to see all my results, it shows that I'm still suffering with that thing that I was suffering with years ago. You guys remember when they were like, oh, you could have.
You already told us last time. Your memory is like a goldfish.
Have lung cancer, then they changed it to, oh, you have a collapsed lung, and then they changed it to, oh, you have a blood clot in your lung, and then it was, oh no, you have walking pneumonia. Like it was 4 things all within a couple of weeks that they kept changing it to. I guess I still have that because in my results it shows that I still have it. I don't know what.
Except that you clearly don't. You clearly do not have it to the same extent that you did before because you were wheezing, and you've had COVID since then. Did you tell them that? Because that would also worsen your breathing. But of course, it's your first time getting it, so you wouldn't fucking know shit about the after effects. And you don't talk to other people who are adults, so you wouldn't fucking know.
What it is definitely freaks me out. I talked about it in my live stream.
Being a shut-in really does limit your experience and your ability to grow as a person. It's pathetic that you're finding it out at 34, almost 35.
Until after I saw my results.
Because you chose this life for yourself. From bumming on Casey's mom's sofa and Crystal's parents' chairs, you never grew up. You never grew up.
Like freaks me out. Anyway, so it's a chef salad. It's supposed.
Oh my fucking god! I think that's the single biggest salad I've ever seen in a takeaway container. I think it is. Like, holy shit.
Supposed to come with ham and tomato, but I said no thank you. So this is turkey, there's cheese, tons of lettuce under this, boiled egg, cucumber, little tiny bit of bacon. It looks like they forgot.
Tiny bit of bacon? That's like 2 pieces of bacon.
The best part, do I have any red onion? I don't think so. Oh, well, that's okay. I love red onion on salad. It does come with 2 braces, which I used both yesterday, and I realized after shaking it up, that's just like, like I genuinely wasn't even able to.
Oh, so you had this yesterday too. Oh.
Enjoy it because it was so much ranch. So I just need this one.
Ew.
For sure. So the ranch is on there, and then
Amber. With a salad that large, you should probably stir it up a little bit first, and then you can shake it. But if you just do it like this, it's not going to work properly. You didn't even mix the ingredients first. She thinks it's aesthetic to do it this way.
I'm sure everyone knows this trick, but I'm telling you, best idea ever.
Yeah, Amber, you're not the Kardashians. You're really not.
Make sure this is closed. And then shake it. You gotta shake it for a hot minute.
I really wish that would just spill open all over the fucking floor.
There we go. I edited out most of the shaking.
That is hectic. This is hectic.
And then shake it. You gotta shake it
Watch.
for a hot minute. There we go. I edited out most of the shaking, by the way. Salad is complete. I love a chef salad.
Salad is complete. It's not like I could make it at home. Don't mention that. Don't mention that this was $25.
So I'm sitting here editing.
She didn't say how much it was, notice.
I'm a mess. How did my earring fall out? Anyways, I was sitting here editing my video.
Earrings fall out all the time. That's how people lose them.
Because I just did my Let's Talk video. And I forgot to do my eyebrows today. I just look weird. I was sitting here editing it and I'm like,
you look
why
the
do I
same
look
as
so
always.
weird? Like, what is happening? And then I put two and two together and I was like, oh my god, I forgot to do my eyebrows. So then I like went all the way to the beginning of the video and I did like a disclaimer for my eyebrows.
This makes me feel like she is talking to Emily again.
Okay guys, so I was in the shower and I remembered in my live stream, people were like, oh my god, your hair is just looking so much better. What do you use? I was in the shower tonight doing my hair and I was like, you know what? Why don't I just show it in a vlog? So I use the Pantene Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. It's the rehydration
Ah, so you're coating your hair in plastic. Lovely for you. I love that for you.
kind, and I'm telling you, I like the shampoo and conditioner above any of the ones that I've used recently throughout the year, trying to figure out how to make my hair better. Not only that, but I always use this Chi Silk Infusion. It's just an oil. You can put it to damp hair, you can put it to dry hair, depending on how
Committed to that grocery store hair life. You make so much damn money and you like to brag about it, and yet you can't take care of yourself.
much you use. Like right when you use it, you're like, oh my god, my hair's gonna be oily. Oh no, it literally, the
You like to stuff your insides, but you don't even like to pamper your outsides. Crazy.
oil dries and it just leaves your hair so shiny. And on top of that, if I want to use heat to my hair, which I never used to do my whole life, I would never use a protectant. I know that's
Yeah, she would never use a protectant. She would just fry her hair with either a styling wand or with a blow dryer.
bad. Now I use the Chi 44 Iron Guard. It's a thermal protection spray, so I use this as well. I recommend Chi, I recommend Pantene, but do remember everyone's hair is different. Also, an update, at the beginning of this vlog, you guys saw that I had to go back to the hospital because it was literally...
Why does she remind us that everybody is different? We are all individuals. She's the only one who's not multiple people at once. Like, we, the audience, are a diverse group. She is one person who does not grasp the little things in life. So why is she explaining this to us?
directed to me to. And the referral paper they gave me, I have called that number like literally upwards to 20 times. I've called at 8 a.m., 9 a.m.
See, I told you that's what she does. I told you. I told you she calls these places multiple times and they just stop answering. That's what I said when she was calling her doctor's office to see if she could get in, if they had any cancellations. I told you that. Because that's who she is. What she wants, she gets now. And if you deny her, she will make it your problem.
Noon, and they have not answered. I'm gonna keep trying because it is like a referral center for me to see a specialist. I'm not sure what type of specialist, but they were like very direct of like, please call this number. So I'm gonna keep trying that. And by the way, as you guys know, my doctor's appointment's in a month. I have received 3 text messages from my doctor's office saying, okay, this is your doctor's appointment, but now there's an opening. And I'm telling you, I try to respond to it as quick as possible. Today I responded to it 3 minutes after it was sent to me. I was like, accept, I'll take the new appointment, which would only be in like a few days. I was literally too late. Someone responded quicker than me. That literally shocked me because 3 minutes, who knows? I've received a few of those text messages, so I'm sure I'll receive more. And the next one I get, I'm gonna try to respond.
I'm sure I'll receive more. I mean, I'm so popular. They
so
love
fast.
me.
Hello. So I think it's been a couple days. I didn't vlog yesterday. So yeah, it has been a couple days. Hello.
The ends of your hair do not look good. It looks so dry and spindly. It looks like the mid part looks a little bit better, but right here still looks raggedy.
Hello, it is Friday. So I'm getting ready to actually go to bingo with my mom.
And up here looks really dry. That's the problem though, is that she keeps using things that have oils and silicones, but she doesn't use anything with moisture. Like nothing that will actually put water and moisture back into her hair strands. That's why it looks so fucking dry.
Mom, and I am a little triggered, I guess you could say the word is. Fridays are usually the day where I vape and I go to bingo.
On Fridays, I vape.
A little high.
What a
and
silly
I'm
ass
good,
biatch.
I'm relaxed. It's just been
Weird.
like a pattern, a habit. It's what I do. But when I saw my results and I saw that I still have that little lung thing, which I don't understand like what it is, but when I saw like the results with my own eyeballs.
Somebody suggested it's a pulmonary embolism. Maybe.
And I saw that I still had that. I immediately threw away my vapes. I know I shouldn't be vaping anyways, as someone who is my size, but seeing that just like confirmed it for me that like.
I love how it's not the fact that you get the munchies. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter and play into your disordered comiendo. No?
I should not be vaping. So I just feel a little bit triggered, but I'm no longer gonna vape. I threw them away like 4 days ago. It's hard. It is. It's like, I'm realizing that I relied on that feeling. And it wasn't just Fridays that I would vape. It's Fridays that I would vape the most when I leave my house, because I do not vape indoors. I vape when I take Twinkie out. I vape if I'm waiting for DoorDash. And it's just like become a part of my ritual. And now I can't do it.
If I'm waiting for DoorDash. So every day. Every day.
And it's just like a weird...
Multiple times a day. That's what she's saying. Amber, you need inpatient. Because you're never going to get through this alone.
Where I'm like, damn, I relied on vaping.
Damn.
And that's like hard to like wrap my head around, but that's okay. We're gonna get through it together. I just need to continue making these like...
Are we together? I don't think so.
Better choices for my body. So for me, my favorite games are the ones where we get to choose our own numbers. So this is a you pick 'em letter X, and then they do this one at the end of the night. It's just like a you pick 'em bingo. Usually I do one, okay, so this is embarrassing to even admit. So there's 75 numbers that you can choose from, but you only get to choose 63. So I like to choose 1 through 75. So what I do is I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll put them randomly, and then that means there's 12 numbers that I cannot use, and then I'll add them over here. But this time I decided to try something different and just choose numbers that I actually like a lot.
I'm not high enough for this.
And by the way, this bingo hall, you can talk as much as you want because they have these loud, like, fans.
But yes, you can see the filter right now. We are right up on Amber's fucking face, and we can't see any of her fucking skin texture. And then when we do, it just pops into existence. It's a filter.
For the cigarette smoke, see like those like all over the place. You can like yap the whole time. Because me and my mom talk the whole time, me and my friend. So
because her face in general keeps coming in and out of focus. Like, we can barely see her hair strands. I posted a picture in my previous video of my cat taken from about the same distance as she does her selfie filming from, but you can see the difference in the quality. My phone is an iPhone 14 Pro, not a 16 Pro like Amber's.
We do a lot of talking. Plus the people who work here will chime in with us and stuff. So yeah, it's a really nice environment. I love it. My hair looks a mess. What is going on?
Hey, Mama Lynn.
Come on, Bingo! Okay, guys, so I've been going to bingo for about an hour now. So before I went to bingo, I actually super chatted Keemstar on his LOLcow live. LOLcow live, excuse me. The way he...
Yeah, and he fucking ripped you apart for it. It was kind of funny, but also kind of just embarrassing overall.
Reacted was everything. Keem, stop being so butthurt that I have not gone on your show. It genuinely cracked me up. I'm not gonna lie about it.
Amber, you're such a weirdo. He's not your friend. Boogie's not your friend. Boogie's pretending to be amicable with you so that you come on. As soon as you do, he's gonna turn on you. He'll probably be the worst one.
He wants me bad, but I was already in LOLcow Queens, and I admitted to them that, you know what? If any of these shows I was gonna be on them, it would be Queens. I don't think I would ever be a host. It doesn't seem like really my thing because I really want to focus on my channel, obviously. Like,
that's why she would never go on a TLC show. She just doesn't have any interest on giving that control and money-making opportunity over. She wants to be the primary actor no matter what. This is her life story, and she's going to tell the story.
I've had you guys for 13 years, but to pop in there every now and then, it might be something that, I don't know. I'm conflicted. There's so many people who want me to do it, and so many people who are like, Amberlynn, don't do it. So anyways, a couple days ago, my mom actually called me, and she was like, Amber, I got something for you. Oh? Okay, well, hello to you too.
It's Mama Lynn. She's telling you to shut the fuck up.
And years ago, I'm telling you, like 2 decades ago, my mom was obsessed with cherries. She had cherry everything. Random fact, she even has a cherry tattoo. And I also love cherries, as you know. So my mom found this and bought it for me and surprised me with it. Isn't it so freaking cute? So I have to take off this sticker from the bottom here, and I'm gonna set it on my bookshelf. It's literally gonna be perfect. Like, isn't that so sweet? Like, oh my god, where should I put it? Like,
it is sweet of your mom. And to be fair, aesthetically, aesthetically, Amber. It does go with you. It does go with the lips. It doesn't go with this dye up here. It does go with the lips though. If you keep those two together, it'll work.
Like right here?
No, that dehumanizing, because this is really dehumanizing to, in my opinion. Having a decapitated and dismembered female figurine as a vase, I think that's pretty dehumanizing. I'm sorry. And you can move this over here right next to the lips so that it can be an iconic look. And you don't need this ugly shit that makes you come off like a misogynist.
So freaking cute. Isn't that so sweet?
I know that it's common for a lot of lesbians to have that kind of art, but still, I don't really like it when gay dudes have dicks around.
You know what? I kind of want you guys to see it while I'm filming, because I film here a lot. Right there, or maybe right here. Oh, okay, yes. Perfect next to wasabi. Hi, baby.
It literally doesn't make any sense there. You're dumb. And you have no aesthetic eye. Well, but personally, I would not have this bookshelf looking like this anyways. Like, most of this stuff is just clutter, and I wouldn't even have books on here. This is not a functional bookshelf for her. She doesn't keep things that she's actually reading up here. Because when's the last time did she mention any of these books?
Hey, boy. All right, you guys, hello. It is the next day. I'm wearing the same earrings as yesterday because, I don't know, they might be like my new favorite. Oh, my mom's calling. Oh, wait, okay, never mind. I think it was a mistake because she just ended the call with me. So I'm actually about to go babysit my step niece and nephew. But before that,
my step niece and nephew. Your mom's not even married to the dude. You need to back off. And it's creepy. It is really creepy. Just in my, like, who says that?
Mom said she wants to go get a drink from 7-Eleven. So we're going to do that. And then after I babysit, my mom is going to this like convention for her sobriety.
After I babysit. Jesus Christ.
She invited me.
You're
so I'm really
a guest.
What? Hi. And I don't know. I'm really excited. And we get to celebrate my mom's sobriety today. I'm trying to decide between a Gatorade Zero or water.
I think you should get a high rise.
I'm leaning towards water. So I'm going to get one of these guys. Fiji. So you just want like a regular braid that starts up here?
Yeah.
Do you want it tight?
Yeah.
Where's the hair tie?
She got me this one and then put this over it.
Why are we doing this here? What is the purpose of doing this in this house? Like, what? I'm so confused. Are we just braiding everybody's hair or something?
I'm doing a braid. Yeah.
Did you see how she pulled Mama Lynn's hair?
I'm doing a braid. Yeah.
What the fuck? You saw, right?
I'm doing a braid. Yeah.
Now, I know that happens sometimes when you're braiding hair, but geez, be a little bit nicer, Amber.
This Barbie is sober. That's what her shirt says.
Cute.
Yes, very much. Well, it's currently hailing.
What the fuck is that? And where are we? It looks like, I was gonna say creamed corn, but it just looks like wet, bland corn. And then potatoes, breakfast potatoes, it looks like. Garlic bread and a steak. Jeez.
Well, it's currently hailing, and it's hitting my window.
Nice.
I'm a little bit nervous about it.
Yeah, it just means you have extreme weather.
Hello, it is the next day. You guys, I had nothing to drink. Literally even ran out of water. I do not like these at all, but I still have them sitting in my fridge. It's the Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
Why didn't you have water? And you have the drinking apparatus that you bought. So what are you fucking talking about? Why do you even bother filming this stuff if you're not going to use it? It just infuriates the people that pay for you to have this stuff. What's wrong with you?
So I was like sipping on it with a straw. It's not good at all. So I'm actually getting ready to go to the vet. But I just want to tell you, yesterday was an amazing day. It was a private personal day, so I did not vlog, but I had so much fun and it was just a really great time. And by the way, there is not going to be a weekly Amazon haul in this vlog, so I haven't bought anything from Amazon. And there's also not going to be a weekly Lego update because I haven't built any Lego. I've just been busy and I don't know.
Busy with your life, all the stuff going on, right? I know. You told us.
By the way, I've had Scentbird. I haven't really talked about it for a while now. You guys, this company is amazing. I get a new one of these things every single month. I'm like prescribed to like the highest part where I get like 5 perfumes.
Did she say prescribed?
So they're just samples.
Did she say she's prescribed?
You guys, this company is amazing. I get a new one of these things every single month. I'm like prescribed to like the highest.
You bitch. You dumb bitch.
Part where I get like.
I'm so worried about my health. I'm subscribed. They subscribed that I have heart issues. Amber.
5 perfumes. So they're just samples and then you put them in here. I guess I could show you guys my collection. Just not right now because I have to leave soon. So I like to keep one in my makeup bag. I keep one in my purse. I keep one by the door. And then I also get the like really itty bitty samples.
Blah, blah, blah.
This big. It's just a really cool way. Scentbird, by the way, is what it is. It's a really cool way to like find
#sponsored.
New perfume. I love it. All right, you guys. So it is tarot time. And
is it?
I've heard some people thinking that it's bad to read your tarot yourself. Not true. Experienced.
Oh, Ambi, you're not experienced in half of the ways you think you are. And you expose it every single time you film yourself.
Tarot readers actually encourage it. It's good for personal growth.
Personal growth from the lady who doesn't even leave her apartment. I love it.
Spiritual growth, working on your intuition. It's great for reflecting. Are you kidding?
Reflecting doesn't mean just saying back what somebody wants to hear or what you're getting in terms of the energy level. It actually means introspection, Amber. Looking at yourself and the things you know you do wrong and trying to do better or trying to understand them.
It's therapeutic. Like
it's why you don't do well in life.
Unencouragement towards reading tarot. So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of a weird thing that I saw recently. I was like, no. Actually really good to read tarot and oracle for yourself. So I personally only read oracle once a week and it's with you guys. I do reflect a little bit more off camera, especially with the stuff that
Yeah, I don't believe that shit. I think that she likes looking at these cards because it tells her what she wants to hear.
I don't feel comfortable sharing on YouTube, which is okay because I do have
also
boundaries.
She keeps whispering. What the fuck? The volume levels were just fine when she was speaking in the clip before, but now it's super low and I have to go back.
It's therapeutic. Like there is nothing about unencouragement towards reading tarot. So I don't know. I just
discouragement. She reads, you guys. She reads so much.
I thought that was kind of a weird thing that I saw recently. I was like,
she's so arrogant and so stupid. It's so fucking embarrassing.
No. Actually really good to read tarot and oracle for yourself. So I personally only read oracle.
Also, your arm is looking worse and worse by the day.
Week, and it's with you guys.
Is that how you got cellulitis?
Camera, especially with the stuff that I don't feel comfortable sharing on YouTube, which is okay because I do have boundaries. So the 3 decks that I'm doing today is Life Happens, Feminine Wisdom, and Believe in Your Own Magic. All right, so first card is Nurturing. I love this deck. I think it's so beautiful. This is the deck I like to do during my members' live streams. Second card is Guidance, Help from the Higher Being. Your new sense of direction and purpose is about to develop. The path is becoming clearer. Your thoughts are becoming simpler. Your mind is becoming far more focused. Visualize yourself as you walk your own path towards your wildest dreams. What do you see on it? How do you overcome the obstacles you meet? What is your attitude? What do you do on days when you lack motivation? Close your eyes and confirm your divine guidance. Your inner voice knows what you are being guided and protected every step of the way. I say yes to my higher calling.
The thing about these cards, I've noticed, especially the Feminine Wisdom one, it only has positive affirmations. It doesn't tell you anything negative, really. So that's why she likes that deck.
Third card is Potion. Remember to practice self-love. Also really love the pictures in this.
Yeah, it's almost like this is from a fat acceptance approved list of items. Interesting.
This deck as well. You're familiar with concepts of self-love and self-care.
Interesting.
You've never actively practiced them, or there's something you've fallen behind on. Either way, you should get back on track, keep yourself maintained in all ways, big or small. That can mean calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead, or that can mean putting on a rose water face mask and getting out your planner so you can sort out your life before it gets too out of control. Genuinely, this is just very self-love focused. This coming week, I have an appointment and I have other appointments that I need to schedule.
It's all about self-love. No, that sounded more like it was telling you to get prepared to really put in some work. That there's stuff that you have to do in your own life and organize for everything to fall into place. Along with the other ones that you have drawn there, it seems like it's telling you that you're going to be, if you want to have this path, you actually have to put in work. And then it'll come to fruition eventually. But that it's not just going to come to you. And then the middle one, it also had that bit about like staying on track and stuff like that and being like protected along the way. But that doesn't, like, that's the part that she listens to, even though you need to listen to the part about along the way. You need to put in the work and that you actually have to stick to it, not just give up. But that's what she's going to do. She's going to give up.
And I feel like that falls under self-care, me eating better.
I feel like that falls under self-care. It doesn't matter what you feel. What do you think? And that's the problem, is that she always uses her feelings, not her thoughts.
Going to the doctor, getting all of this like health stuff figured out is me nurturing myself in ways that sometimes I genuinely neglect.
It's so funny how she thinks that it's nurturing to nurture herself. Like, that's what the card is supposed to be. She didn't read any explanation for it, but that's how she's interpreting that card. Rather than nurturing as in you need to nurture something outside of yourself. Like, even if it's an ability or a talent that you have, that's not yourself. Like, what the fuck? Everything is about her.
And I know the ways that I need to nurture myself. I know the ways that I need to give myself self-love.
She says, as we look at this T-shaped picking scar, isn't it so funny that you look at us with these fucking disdain eyes while you have this looking at us and you're telling us all this bullshit?
And self-care, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to be an advocate. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to love my body. I'm going to love my heart.
I'm going to tell doctors that if they don't give me my GLP-1s, they are trying to kill me. They don't care about me and saving my life. I need everybody to care about me saving my life. Otherwise, I won't do it.
Love.
Otherwise, I won't do it.
Because I've spent so long hating myself, so long disliking so many different aspects of myself. People genuinely only give themselves self-love.
But that's the problem, is that you think that you need to love yourself and every little bit of yourself and get praised for it before you actually do anything better. You don't actually just want to love yourself for yourself and move forward in that. You need everybody to praise you before you're even done changing.
And self-care, if they like themselves, if they love themselves, if they want to nurture and care for themselves. So I think this coming week, I really need to just focus on me. And I'm going to do everything I can to become a healthier, better version of me.
Yes, you eat all of those salads, those 2,000 calorie salads. You do that.
So I'm going to go. I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys.
Damn it. Damn. She got us. She kissed us. You guys have cooties now. Better go to the ER. But call them first. Let's read these comments. An ER scare and then immediately going to Denny's is poetic. Nothing says, I really care about my health, like stopping at Denny's immediately after you leave the ER. You will never change. I'm not a chest pain girly pop. This needs to stop. The quirkiness has reached critical mass. Hey, quirky is love and rosy, not this girly pop. So you called ZM abusive, but Keemstar is hilarious. He was not being funny with you. You have as much bias as you accuse everyone else of having. Yeah, that's why her lens is so warped. She thinks it's everybody else, but it's her. Did they have the Denny's D-Dimer special? She ordered off the senior plate. She's so hyped after leaving the ER, got the attention and sympathy is on a narc high. Yep. And smiling, talking about herself being recognized. She just loves it. They didn't want you as a host. They wanted you as a guest to make fun of. You're a LOLcow. You are subscribed to Scentbird, not prescribed. Thank you. No wonder she thinks the moon is fake. A family-sized salad, not a regular salad, a family-sized one. Yeah. Yeah. Double meat portion. And bacon. I'm gonna make pasta with some sausage and a tomato sauce tonight. You went to Denny's? Please reconsider your eating habits before it's too late. Too late. Amber in her natural habitat. Yes. Let's read one more. But also, like, her mom took her to fucking Denny's after going to the ER. Like, be so fucking for real. Maybe that's all that was open. But even then. Even then. Actually, no. Waffle House would have been open. Mama Lynn, why don't they believe you, ALR's viewers? ALR, I don't know, LOL. That right there. It's the blind leading the blind. Mama Lynn is just another enabler. At the end of the day, it seems like she's really just not interested in her YouTube stuff, and she plays on that. Amberlynn plays off of that ignorance and likes it. I don't know. If you like this reaction, leave a like, subscribe, and leave some ice cream in the comments. Talk to you later. Bye. And sorry about the first part of the recording. I really hate my internet because it reset my OBS because I was doing an internet test. I hate it. Bye.